Hey guys, it's Ep5. Welcome back to episode 5 of the Man.City career mode. Bit of an awkward start to today's episode. What was supposed to be episode 5, that file got corrupt, and so now episode 5 is going to be what was supposed to be episode 6. Very, very complicated. Basically, what you missed in episode 5 is quite simple. We beat Chelsea 3-1, beat Stoke City 4-1, and then we beat Celtic in the Champions League 1-0. So we got 3 wins from 3. It was actually quite a good episode as well. A little bit disappointed that the file got corrupt for whatever reason, but what you can see on screen, hopefully now, is some of the highlights or some of the goals from those games, and those are the bits I could just recover. As you can see, the quality of the footage isn't great. But there you go. That's what happened in what was supposed to be episode 5. Let's go with episode 6 now. But I'm going to be calling it episode 5. That's just really complicated. That'll also mean that there's going to be no video out on Thursday now. There should still be a video out on Friday. Fortnite should still be out on Friday, so look forward to that, but that might mean I miss a couple of days. So I'm still catching up, and I've kind of ran out of time a little bit to make these videos now, but on with the episode, I guess. Hey guys, it's Ep5 and welcome back to episode 6 of my Man.City career mode. Now in today's episode, we've got plenty of action to get through. The first game against Burnley is one we're going to sim, then we're going to move on to playing the next 3 matches. The game against QPR 4 days later in the Carabao Cup, then West Brom 3 days after that, and then Napoli 3 days after that as well. So plenty of matches to fit in a very short space of time in today's episode. Looking forward to it though, and hopefully going to come away with some good victories here. Before we go any further though, if we're going to try and hit 75 likes on today's episode, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already as well, and that'd be absolutely fantastic too. Just so you know that on Saturday there won't be a Burnley episode out. I think the next episode will probably be out on Sunday because I'm currently away, and this is the last video I've got to record now for me to schedule to upload it. So there won't be a video on Saturday because that's the day I'm returning, and then Sunday I should hopefully have an episode of both career modes out, I think. That's what I'm hoping to try and do. We'll have to wait and see. Let's go with today's episode though. This is the team mode to go with to sim this game. We're going to go Edison, Kyle Walker, Otamendi, Boateng, Mendy, Fernandinho, De Bruyne, Silva, Sané, Aguero and Sterling. Let's sim the game. Let's try and beat Burnley. They are 5th in the league though, so they've obviously started off the season quite well in the opening 8 fixtures. Let's try and get ourselves 3 points here. Currently top of the league on 22 points from 8 games. Having not lost, I don't think yet, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to skip this game, and we've won it 2-0. Good. Kyle Walker and Sterling scoring. Okay, so this game now against QPR in the Carabao Cup. We are going to go with quite a strong team despite being a cup game. We do have another league match to play in between that game and Napoli. So we're going to focus on putting a strong team out for this match and Napoli, and we'll go ahead with this team. It's a 3-4-2-1 type formation. Edison starts in goal, Kyle Walker, Company and Laporte at the back. Danilo, Gundogan, De Bruyne and Mendy in midfield. Sané and Sterling in front of them with Aguero starting up front. This is the bench I've gone with: Boateng, Deli Bashiri, who's a youngster that we've got in the club. We've also got Jorginho, David Silva, Foden, Diaz and Jesus on there. So loads of options if we want to bring on the youngsters. Also if we want to bring on more established players as well. Let's go with the game. Let's try and get ourselves into the next round if we can. It's an away match here against QPR. Just got to make sure we get the job done. Okay, we go for this game against QPR. Let's get ourselves underway and hopefully try and get ourselves a goal as well. Need to make sure that we put in a good performance here. We've got a strong team out, so I'd hope that we're able to come away with a really strong scoreline. I'm also hoping that the formation I've chosen is the right one for this game. Gundogan coming forward here, good chance for him to shoot. He's going to get a shot away, saved by the goalkeeper, and still a chance for Mendy to deliver back into the box. Good chance again for Gundogan, but headed away. Sterling over to Mendy, chance here for Mendy to cut it back. Sané to shoot. Puts it wide on his right foot, should do better from that sort of range. Really good chance actually. Maybe could have just brought it back on his left foot as well. There was space to do that, and unfortunately it's a really poor shot on his weaker side. De Bruyne over to Danilo, great chance. Still going here, Danilo cuts it back. De Bruyne off the post. Should do better really with that chance again. Wasn't even supposed to find De Bruyne, I was just trying to find Aguero really. He was in the wrong position, and eventually it's gone out for a corner. Chance here for Leroy Sané to deliver into the box, coming out swinger, and Laporte's in there. Good connection, but saved by Smithies. Kyle Walker coming forward now, still going here. Kyle Walker unchallenged. There's a great run from him. He needs someone else. Aguero should have made the run, but Sterling has it here. Oh, poor pass, wasted opportunity, and pretty much sums up most of our attacks really in this first half. Sterling goes for a cross. Gundogan on the volley. Not a good volley though. On his weaker side to be fair, but really should do better to keep that one down. It's half time, it's 0-0. Disappointed that we've not managed to get a goal. Being in control, QPR haven't really done a lot, but we've just wasted a lot of our chances and a lot of the possession as well. Need to use it better in the second half. Just got to be a little bit more patient, I think, on the ball. No, QPR coming through here. 3 players he goes past, saved by Edison. Not good enough at all offensively. Terrible stuff from us there. and very, very close to a QPR goal. Got to try and defend this corner now. They've not really had any chances at all, QPR, and yet they still look like a threat with that one chance. Got to try and clear that one away and get up the pitch now and get a goal. First two changes, 20 minutes to go. Jorginho and Jesus to come on. We'll take off Sterling and De Bruyne, give those guys a rest and try and freshen things up slightly. It's also tempting to take Danilo off as well. I think that's what we will do. Danilo to come off, and we'll bring on Boateng at the back instead. So all three changes, in fact, and get Kyle Walker going forward a bit more. Mendy into Sané, got to try and keep possession now. Find a way through to Aguero. Oh, hits the bar or post. I couldn't quite tell. It was so quick. And Jesus heads wide as well. Another good chance for us. 10 minutes to go. Starting to worry that we're going to have either a replay or extra time. Jesus through to Aguero. Great chance. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Aguero saved again by Smithies. Come on. Oh, 5 minutes left there. Should have done much better. Sané's won it back, luckily for us. Still going here, Leroy Sané. Oh, plays with the cross, and Jesus should be there, but cleared away. Disappointing, actually. Wasn't quick enough to get into that position there, Jesus. Yeah, finishes 0-0. Quite clearly the better team, no doubt about it. Couldn't score, though, and that was the main issue. So, yeah, we draw the match. We'll have to wait and see now if it's extra time. I think it might be a replay. Let's wait and see. No, it's extra time. Okay. So at least we don't have another fixture to deal with, but it's just another 30 minutes instead. Gundogan over to Mendy. It's a great pass. Mendy's still going. It's a good bit of play from him. Can he find the right pass into the middle? Chance! And we've scored 3 minutes into extra time. Why couldn't we do that a minute ago? And Sergio Aguero gets himself a goal. Good bit of play, actually. Just manages to lose his man right at the last second and get a shot away. Great stuff. Mendy comes inside. Pass on the right foot, I think, there as well. Great turn by Aguero. Slots home. 1-0. Now QPR starting to press us, which is good, because that's now opening up gaps for them. Good chance here for Jesus. Can we pick out Sané with this cross? Sané, oh, just went past him. Benjamin Mendy now going to be the person to cross in and headed it back to him. Another chance here if he can get a good delivery in. No, he's lost it instead. Jesus over the top here to Leroy Sané. Great chance for Sané. Could it be two? Yes, it is. Smashed it at home. And there we go. Always the risk for QPR to throw players forward. That's why they sat back and defended for most of the 90 minutes. Because they knew that we can do that whenever they push forward. It's 2-0 now, and that will be nearly half time for extra time. And we've already managed to get ourselves 2 goals. That's it for the first half of extra time. Still in the game 2-0, in a really good position now. We're going to go through into the next round, which is good. Just a shame we couldn't have done it a little bit sooner. Aguero into Jesus, the fresh legs. The two defenders ran into each other for QPR. Jesus now goes for a chip to Sané, and there's maybe a little bit over the top to try that, but I went for it anyway, with it being 2-0 up. Nearly worked. Aguero into Jesus. Could this be the third? Yes, it is. No doubt about it when he ran through. 5 minutes left. 3-0 now. And you can really see the way that we've really started to overthrow them in this extra time. Fantastic bit of play from us once again, and just open them up at the back. Last chance maybe for Jesus here to cross in for Aguero. Oh, what a save by Smithies. And Aguero will try and play it back to Benjamin Mendy for a final attack. Ball goes in. Great chance again, but unfortunately can't do anything with it, and that should be cleared. Chance here for QPR late on. It's opened up at the back. What a save, Edison. Just gets his hand to it fantastically well. And Company will try and stop it and clear it away. That's it for this game. Winning the match 3-0 is obviously great for us. Great scoreline, but disappointing it had to go into extra time in order for us to be able to get those 3 goals. Sometimes that's how it has to happen though, and we've managed to get through nevertheless with a comfortable victory. On to this next game now against West Brom. This is the team going to go into a 4-3-3 formation. Edison starts in goal, Danilo, Otamendi, Stones and Delph in defence, Jorginho, David Silva and Bernardo Silva in midfield, Leo, Jesus and Mahrez all starting for us. So we had to have to make obviously some changes. 3 or 4 days ago we played the last match. Then we've got another game against Napoli to play, which is probably the more important game out of these two. So yeah, let's go on this game. This match I'm going to go with Boateng, Walker, Fernandinho, Gundogan, De Bruyne, Sterling and Aguero. A strong bench if we need them. Hopefully we don't. Let's try and get past West Brom with a good 3 points here in the league. Okay, we go for this game at the Hawthorns against West Brom. Got to try and come away with a victory despite the change to the team. Obviously it's not going to be the usual sort of side and probably not the usual sort of high-level performance, but I'm just hoping that we do have enough in the team to be able to beat West Brom here. Could be a tough game. I'll imagine they're going to have a lot of balls into the box like that, which is nearly a goal for them inside 3 minutes. Chadley with a great header. Should deal with it much better than we do. And luckily for us, it's not a goal. Bernardo Silva, great delivery. Mahrez has to score, and he does. It's 1-0. He's onside and gets past the goalkeeper. Mahrez with a great headed goal. Doesn't score too many of them, but it's a great finish from him. Goalkeeper couldn't get anything behind it or enough behind it to keep it out of the goal. And with our first shot, I think, of the game here, inside 14 minutes, we've scored. Great delivery from Bernardo Silva. Look at the curl on this on his left foot. Picks out Mahrez. defender doesn't stay tight enough to him, and we've scored 1-0. David Silva into Jesus. Chance here for Jorginho to play it to Danilo. He can hit them. Oh, what a block by the defender though. Delph going forward now. Going to hit this one. Oh, good strike as well. Keeper had to save it. Couldn't keep hold of it though. And will be followed up with another cross as well. Great delivery. Again, headed away though. David Silva comes forward. Great block. Still going here. David Silva on his right foot. It's 2. Great play from him. And he gets a second chance to have a shot on target. And this time it goes in. And we doubled our lead 35 minutes in. Bombarding West Brom with chances and shots ever since we got the first goal. And eventually we get the second now. 10 minutes before half time. Good to get that second goal. Gives us a bit more breathing room between the two teams. And it's a great run from David Silva from midfield. Gets round El Ghazi, and that just gives him a bit more space to shoot in that bottom left-hand corner. Oh, it's got to be a foul. I want to say a card as well for Johnny Evans there. Terrible challenge on Jesus as he was getting away from him. Needs to be at least a yellow card, nothing more because there's players behind him. Jorginho trying to make some space for himself to shoot, and it's a pretty easy save for Anana. That's it for the first half, still winning the game 2-0. Obviously in a good position right now with those 2 goals. Much better than the QPR game. Glad to see that we have made some improvements from there. But going to have to try and continue to push on, get a few more goals. This is quite an impressive performance though, given the amount of changes we had to make. Bernardo Silva, can he pick out David Silva? Optimistic, I think, with that pass. Great turn by Mahrez, loses his man. Now he can cross, punched away by the goalkeeper, unfortunately. Mahrez again running down this left-hand side, looking for a cross if he can. Can he pick out anybody at the back post? Yes! Oh, what a save! Jesus should be there to follow up, and he does. It's now 3-0, and it's a fairly simple one in the end for Jesus into a virtually empty net. The goalkeeper still scrambling, really. And we've managed to give ourselves a 3-goal advantage now. Leo should really have scored at the back post with that header, but he doesn't. It was saved well by the keeper, and instead it had to put him in the back of the net by Gabriel Jesus. Nice little tap in for him, and in the end we're winning the game 3-0. Mahrez again in a good position to cross. Who can he pick out this time? Looks like the goalkeeper, yeah. Okay, 2 changes now. De Bruyne and Fernandinho to come on. We'll take off David Silva and Bernardo Silva. Give those guys a rest. Just bring in Fernandinho and De Bruyne on just to kind of see out the rest of the game. There's obviously no real need to bring them on for too long. Just 15 minutes to give the other players a bit of a rest in the final 3 stages of this game. Hopefully there's no injuries to our key players. Bernardo Silva going to try and lob the keeper. Not quite. Changes have been made, literally 6 minutes to go, so we probably won't see that much of an impact. Mahrez has a chance for himself, should score. Jesus still might. Oh my days, goes right across the goal line. And unfortunately not able to score from it. It was a really tight angle, never expected him to score, but just a little bit disappointed we couldn't get a 4th there late on. That's it, we've won the game 3-0. Really happy actually with the win here against West Brom. Sometimes quite a tough team to go up against. We do manage to get ourselves a victory and get ourselves 3 points as well, which is exactly what we had to try and do. 12 shots, 8 on target, more possession by far. That's, again, a pretty decent amount of possession for us, 58%. But 3 shots, 1 on target for West Brom. We always look like the team that we're going to win, and quite rightly we do. Transfer offer in here for Humphreys Grant from Shrewsbury, is it? Yeah, 540 grand. He is transfer listed, so it would kind of make sense to allow him to leave. I think we might just accept it and see what happens with that deal. Last one broke down, so I'm not holding out too much hope really for this one. Okay, so unfortunately not quite enough time to play this game against Napoli this episode. Gonna have to leave it for next episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's episode. I really do appreciate the support for all the videos whilst I've been away. It's absolutely fantastic to see. Thank you so much for that. And before we end today's episode here, if we could try and hit 75 likes, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already as well, and that'd be absolutely fantastic too. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.